How's it going, guys? Oddly Unorthodox here with your Total War Warhammer 3 multiplayer game. This time, we're doing another cafe video. What can I say? I'm trying to get as much gameplay as I can on them. I'm trying to get a bit better, and then I can hopefully make a cafe tactics video in the future. I know there was that person asking about the guide. The guide is coming. I just want to get it to a position where I like it. So this game is a bit of a weird one. I went cafe and I went double sky junk. And then we've got 3 squads of Jade Warriors, 2 Peasant Spearmen, 2 Celestial Dragon Guard, absolutely love them, 2 Jade Warrior Crossbowmen, a Crane Gunner, and a Dragon Blooded Shugengan Lord of Yang, so the fire variant. My ally went for an extremely spicy type build. We've got Bellacore, we've got the Soul of Damnation, we've got Aspiring Champions, Demon Spew, Mirror Guard, Knights of Immolation, Swords of Chaos. So he just took about every Regent or known unit he could. But as you can see, we are playing against Beastmen and Chaos. Beastmen and Nurgle, sorry. Because they're both Chaos. And straight away, we'll put the shots from the Sky Junks into the Beastigore herd. A mistake on my half. I should have checked my ally build, but I didn't check until we got into game. And I've got way too many ranged units that I'm just not going to be able to keep them protected. So they're going to get breached straight away. But it should be quite difficult for the enemy to get to the Sky Junks. There is some Ungor Raiders over there, but we should be able to deal with them quite. Wow, this is an awful cast by me. It had a way longer starting time than what I imagined. So we buttered them with it. I mean, we touched the Jabba's life with it, I guess. At this point, the Jade Warriors are going to get crumped pretty badly. And as you can see, we're being breached pretty hard already. We do try and pull our Crane Gunners back, but all these Nurglings and Furies, we're going to have a real issue. And the enemy we are playing against is Festus with a Great Unclean One and a bunch of Chaos Warriors with Exalted Plague Bearers. A nasty healing type build, and we're going to start trying to bust that bubble quite quickly. So we decide to put the Sky Junks into the Chaos Warriors of Nurgle. One thing I do like to remind you guys is even when you run out of ammunition on the actual main cannons, it doesn't mean you're out of ammunition for the crane guns that are sat inside. So the crane gunners are always firing, taking little pot shots. So as you can see, we have been bunker busted pretty hard. But that's okay, we can still win this. I've still got strategies in my head. And as you can see, we've busted these Chaos Warriors up quite nicely. Yes, obviously he is going to have the ability to regen them. That's why he's running them in there. But the more they group together, the better the Sky Junk's going to be. Because I'm hitting a wider area. I can't really miss. And obviously Sky Junks being Sky Junks, we've got that fire ammo. So our ranged units do get absolutely battered. We try and break off the Furies, but we realise that isn't happening. These Jade Warrior Crossbowmen were trying their hardest to put a little bit of hurt into this Jabba's life. But I decided that I need to deal with this bundle before it gets too much worse. Bellacore is doing Bellacore things. And he is just fighting to the death. Things we do like about Bellacore. And you can imagine at this point the game's looking pretty grim. But it's like I tell you guys often, don't quit. You know, give it a go. Here's a beautiful explosion. You can tell I'm new to Cafe because I keep forgetting the name of their spells. It's the one at the top. It is the Constellation of the Dragon, and you can see that really hurts them. Even with the healing elixirs. The good old Doom Knights come back. More than happy to get some assistance from the Doom Knights to kill off these Furies that are attacking my... I think we do buff the Doom Knights as well, just to... Yeah, we give them the Might of Heaven nerf just to allow them to really put some hurt out. But you can see that my Sky Junk is taking a fair amount of damage from these annoying Ungor Raiders. Gonna get the cinematic shot here. Nice little bomb drop. And my poor Sky Junks are taking a bit of a beating. But they are putting out the hurt. You know, you can see they are doing a fairly good job. And the Celestial Dragon Guard are doing absolutely amazing for how outnumbered they are. They held like absolute champs. And that squad broke because obviously they got the worst end of the deal, the Festering Stooges and Taurox. But this squad is just happily cutting through all this chaff. We get some brave Jade Warriors that come back who don't want to pile in and stop them from shooting. They just want to punch them at the side. And Be'lakor is trying his hardest to win this melee fight. And I've got to respect it. You can see another bomb dropping there on these Exalted Plague Bearers. I think I'll drop a spell on Be'lakor in a minute to try and stop him from dying. I am going to try and break off these archers to give my Sky Junks a chance at surviving. What's my play here? Be'lakor's getting a real hard time, being debuffed to the extreme. But now the Minotaurs with great weapons have broke off. And, you know, they've managed to... I've never seen this Jabberslav actually do well. And that or the region... I mean, to be fair, near 2,000 value isn't bad. I will give it that. And Be'lakor's going to go finish that off. And then my Celestial Dragon Guard are going to have this amazingly fun fight with the Great Unclean One. But we do manage to break off the Ungor Raiders there, which does save the life of that Sky Junk. 128 HP. You can see that we're still using this Sky Junk to purely put the damage straight into them. And then I decide to take advantage of this and get another Celestial Dragon cast. Constellation of the Dragon, and you can see there, just absolutely melts them. And this is how you get away with this bundle. When they bundle up, you need a good fire magic caster. And now that Festus has stepped out, Festus is an awful duelist. So you can see I drop the scales and I am straight on top of Festus, and he's losing so much HP already. Manix is not using his healing ability, but I'm still fine to take this fight. He does send some reinforcements in a second. Yep, here comes Taurox. And you can see the Crane Gunners are still firing. But we've managed to bust all of his infantry. And Taurox gets a beautiful charge there, which I decide it is time to leave. Not really interested in that fight. Be'lakor can finish him from there. Taurox being the only real issue at the minute. But Taurox leaves him, so we're going to go straight back in and start bullying Festus again. And we're going to bring our Sky Junks over so the Crane Gunners can get a bit of a better shot. Very good value on this one. This one with 35 HP is about to go down. 227 kills, 2,500 value. It's still putting Crane Gunner shots into the Great Unclean One. But sadly, it's about to take its last volley. I'm pretty sure. The Crane Gunners getting their revenge and taking out those Ungor Raiders. And then we send over the Lord just to help, and we do drop a Jade Shield on these guys because this is a good fight for them. They're anti-large and they are chipping away at him slowly. It's not a great fight for the Great Unclean One to be in. The green shield, obviously the Jade Shield doesn't last that long due to the fact I didn't overcharge it. I'm running a bit low on the old Winds of Magic. It's still standing with its mighty 35 HP. But I'm pretty sure they do come back and finish it off. And you can see the Crane Gun is still putting shots out. We managed to break that Great Unclean One off. Those Festering Stooges do end up coming back, and that's at near 12k HP, so that is worrying. And then we do need to deal with Taurox, because we really don't want Be'lakor dying here. In an ideal world, so we drop a Jade Shield on Be'lakor, just to make sure the fight goes in our sort of direction. And you see the Crane Gunner's still putting in shots, and we're going to go help Be'lakor deal with Taurox. I pop my ability, which obviously gives me 75% physical resistance. Great against Taurox. Really makes this Lord a bit of a better duelist, especially while that's up. Obviously it doesn't last very long, but it buys me a little bit of time. And they change target in a second, I'm pretty sure, and take out my lonely Sky Jump. There you go. Oh, it goes down, sadly. Rip that beautiful Sky Jump. And then I send this Sky Jump over to try and help deal with these Festering Stooges, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. So we're hoping to kill everything else first and win through army losses. That is the plan. I'll leave Be'lakor to finish off Taurox. You know, Be'lakor, he's done that much and he's still not even made his value yet. But he's just getting a bit of nice regen off Taurox running away. And then off we go to go deal with these Stooges. So not a clean game in the slightest, I must tell you guys. Really not a clean game. But over we send our Shogun Lord. Let's see if we can get this done. I have pretty much nothing left. Those Celestial Dragon Guard, you know, they're about to run away because they've really fought to the last man, way above their value. And then I don't want to run into fight this straight away. We're going to get our Sky Jump over here to bomb it. We do drop a little bit of a fire spell on it. Just using the very much last of our magic. And then they start to break due to army losses. And I'm hoping we get a few of them with this bomb. Yeah, there's at least 2 that die there. Oh no, I guess quite a few of them, to be fair. I'm going to take into consideration the banished army losses. Also did that. Let's have a look at some of the values. Something we don't normally do, but let's have a look at my ally first to see where, if anything, made their value. So Be'lakor nearly. It's not a bad show for Be'lakor, but it's still about a K under what it costs. 1,000 on the Knights for Malation. I'm pretty sure they're a lot more expensive than that. The Hell Cannon really didn't pay for itself. These Swords of Chaos got battered. The Aspiring Champions got battered. The Demon Spew got battered, and so did the Mirror Guard. Yeah, it was not great for his Chaos army. But let's have a look. The Dragon Lord, 3,000 value pays for itself, with a little bit of change on top. The 2 Sky Junks massively performed. Big fans of the Sky Junks. This Celestial Dragon Guard squad made enough value for the both of them. This second one got a bit of a rough deal with Taurox and that, but this one made it up for them. Look at that. Nearly 24,000 damage. The Crane Gunners got absolutely mullered. Unfortunate for them, but the Crossbowmen nearly made their own value. That squad did. These Jade Warriors, they did their best, and obviously those guys, hey, that squad made their own money. Nearly 200 over what they cost. But I must say to you guys, the MVP has to be the 2 Sky Junks. This has been Oddly Unorthodox. Thank you for watching this, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.